The Generally Trivial Podcast, current events, interesting facts. Yeah, it's crazy, but still so fun. Like Tinder dates when they all go wrong. And even pop-up Cheeto restaurants. Naked burglars, man, they so dumb. The Florida man, gotta watch him though.
Today is Friday, December 29th, 2017. And this is Generally Trivial, where we're going to take a walk on the lighter side of current events. Today with me for this 2017 current events quiz, I have Oliver.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Shawn.
Hey yo.
Jordan.
Hola.
And I'm Jeff. Following the tradition of the last few years, we are doing this current events quiz as kind of a year-end episode. And it's slightly different than last year. It's going to be 12 questions, and we just took one from each of the 12 months.
All right, fair enough.
So there are a few questions that did appear in our show. So hats off to you if you remember that. If you're listening at home, you're welcome to, pause this a moment, grab a sheet of paper, write down your answers, or say them out loud. Keep your score. Let us know how you did. You could always call 415-PODLINE and brag that you're smarter than all of us.
You probably are.
You probably are, except for Shawn. I mean, Shawn, he's pretty smart. So he's my money's on him. I know it's kind of weird me being the one giving the quiz, but promise there's no collusion.
I'm just awesome.
It won't rely on Shawn's talents as being smart. It'll more rely on his talents of winning every competition he has ever been in.
So what we're going to do to make this fair is, since it is multiple choice, we will start with the first question, Oliver answering first, then Shawn, then Jordan. And then we will trade who gives answer first. That way, it's a little harder to...
That way they can't copy me on every answer.
Right.
That's no fair. Shawn's in the middle.
Questions here are going to be 1 point apiece, so we're not doing anything fancy there. We will have a tiebreaker question that will be administered whether or not there's a tie. Gentlemen, are you in understanding of the rules and ready to play?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Uh-huh.
All right, gentlemen, question 1, of course, this is in January. A man in Germany got ready for work, and when he went to leave, opened the door to find what? Was this A, a flock of sheep clearing out his prized flower beds? B, a brick wall covering the opening? Or C, his parents, who were said to have died 30 years ago at sea?
Ooh. This is a tough one. I'm gut feeling I'm gonna say A.
Okay. A for Oliver.
I'm gonna go with C.
C, his parents...
Dead parents.
Dead parents that are apparently no longer dead.
And I promise, I'm not just doing this because it's the only other option left. I really hope someone bricked his door shut.
I almost went with that one.
I really hope that's what it is.
Well, the answer is, in fact, B.
Oh, yeah! Woo!
Oh.
Yeah. Some pranksters bricked his front door.
That's awesome.
Yes!
So that is a point for Jordan.
A commanding lead, mind you.
We head into February. This is when we got news of scientists progressing with what idea on plants? Was this A, the ability to make any plant edible when compounds were added? B, the beginning of cyborg plants fused with technology? Or C, flowers that can change colors based on the mood of those around them by pheromones?
I don't remember. C.
Okay, flowers that can change colors.
This is interesting because I find that it's ironic that we talked about this last time we recorded, And so I'm going to go with bionic flowers.
I assume that means B, cyborg plants.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Cyborg plants.
Oliver?
I also am going to go with B, cyborg plants.
All right. Well, the correct answer is, of course, B, cyborg plants.
Oh, yeah.
In this study, they actually saw that the plant was growing with that, and it was making that connection with some of the electric connections there.
Wow, that's
Nice.
almost like an Avatar kind of thing where, like, it has that emotional connection with the tree.
We don't talk about terrible movies.
Yeah.
What?
Never seen it.
Question 3.
It's a.
Japan saw the opening of its second hotel this March with what distinguishing characteristic? Was it A, it's a keyless hotel ran entirely by robots? B, it's a fully nude hotel? Or C, all guests sleep strapped to the ceiling? Jordan?
Man, this one's kind of funny. Because I don't think that anybody would want to be strapped to the ceiling. And I think it's too uncomfortable to be an all-nude hotel. So I'm going to go with keyless hotel ran by robots.
Okay, he went with A. Oliver?
You say this was in Japan?
In Japan.
In Japan's...
Japan, always on cutting edge of weird. Usually, I would think that the robotic hotel is probably something they've already had. So I'm gonna say strapped to the ceiling.
Okay.
Let's just make it interesting. Naked hotel.
Shawn just wants it to be a naked hotel. He's like, I'm going to go there. I'm going to stay there. Fully clothed.
It's probably just dudes. It's like nude beaches.
Old dudes.
All right. The answer, in fact, was a keyless hotel ran entirely by robots.
Yes.
That is 3 for 3
Just so you know.
for
Man,
both Jordan
always
and
go
Shawn.
Yeah. Shawn,
Yeah, I'm
Shawn-
fine with it. The last contest we had like this, I didn't answer any until the last question, and I got it right and won.
That is so true. You bet everything and won and beat everybody by like 17.
Oliver, what you failed to hear in the question was that it's the second hotel of its kind. So, yes, they did already have the robot.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Question 4 asks us about video evidence that emerged in April of an alligator near Gainesville being attacked by what? Is this A, an orangutan? B, a flock of seagulls? Or C, a horse? And Oliver, this is back up to you.
Oh man, I was gonna guess a Sasquatch, but I'm gonna say a flock of seagulls.
All right, that's B.
An orangutan.
Shawn
A.
with A.
No way. This alligator fought a freaking horse.
Indeed, he did fight a horse.
Yes. You guys suck.
All right. Was wondering when that drop was coming in.
It only took 4 rounds for me to get a commanding lead enough to feel confident to drop that.
That might be
You're
the
sitting next to Shawn. It's not long enough.
yeah the end of your destruction here. The beginning of your destruction. Question 5 talks about this past May. We covered a story about a judge who has a class she teaches after she clocks out. What was this class? Was it A, Taekwondo, B, ethics, or C, yoga? Shawn?
I don't remember.
Can you repeat the options one more time?
Taekwondo, ethics, or yoga?
Yoga.
Okay, Shawn went with C, yoga.
My gut instinct was also yoga to start with. I think it's yoga.
C, yoga. And Oliver.
I was also thinking yoga before you mentioned it, but I got to play some game theory. I'm going to go taekwondo.
You are taekwondo wrong. It was indeed yoga.
Oh, man. High five.
I just called in my hand. You don't want that.
Oh.
Shawn is on the board.
Well, Shawn and Oliver are tied.
Hey.
On June 22nd, TechCrunch reported on an odd app that let users do what? Was this A, report weird smells? B, find a date based on speed of eating various foods? Or C, rate movies based on soundtracks?
Oh, man.
So you were up, Jordan. Can you hold on to the lead? Shawn got on the board.
I remember vaguely talking about a smelling a gun that smells items like in Richie Rich. And so I'm going to go with A based on smells.
What does that have to do with this app?
Reporting weird smells.
I feel like
Okay.
it's that's my logic.
Okay, Jordan went with A. Oliver.
The movie soundtracks. I think that one's right.
Okay.
I was going with B.
This finding a date based on speed of eating various foods.
Yep.
That means one of you is right.
2 of us are wrong.
The app is being able to smell foods.
Yes. How
Report
does
smells.
How does that even happen?
How does I smell foods? That wasn't an option.
I threw foods in. It's fine. I just read part of the second answer too. It's an app and it's just for Pittsburgh. It's the app is called Smell PGH, and when you smell a weird smell while in Pittsburgh, you report it on this app.
How do you know when you're not smelling a weird smell in Pittsburgh?
Okay, at this point, I feel like the game. I talked about not collusion. Jordan has not missed through 6 questions.
He's doing awesome.
This never happens. Even at regular trivia, whenever we play on Mondays, I usually put forth little to no effort and get most questions wrong. I'm doing well tonight.
All right, going back to Oliver for question 7. This is, of course, in July. There were reported sightings of what creature in California? Was this A, Bigfoot, C, Chupacabra, B, Chupacabra, or C, a unicorn?
Going with Bigfoot. Always go with Bigfoot.
Okay,
When in doubt.
A, Bigfoot.
Unicorn sounds the dumbest, so I'm going to go with that.
And this is in California.
California.
Yeah.
I think California is close enough to Mexico where the chupacabra originates. And I'm going with chupacabra.
Well, Shawn, I'm very disappointed in you. As a man who knows the goat sucker very well.
Yeah. I thought about it, but unicorn sounded funnier.
The answer was, in fact, somehow B. And we have another correct answer by Jordan. And somehow he has found my file online and is just reading off of it. So, the score is 7-1 to 1. Going great, guys. Going great.
I did not see this.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I'm sorry.
I might have to just edit him out of the episode. All right, question.
Jordan deserves a win.
For once, I lose every other game we play.
All right, question 8 is about the solar eclipse. That's what happened in August.
I remember that.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a point right there, right?
Yeah.
Ding.
Maybe
All right.
3 points.
This took place on what day in America? Was this A, August 21st, B, August 15th, or C, August 28th?
I don't remember who's first.
Yeah, it was you.
Yeah, because Oliver said Bigfoot first last time. The 21st.
Okay, A, August 21st.
I remember this day very much because I got news from my doctor. You know that the test results came back good, and so
No, this is unfair.
I'm going with A, the 21st.
Okay, well, you go with A, and apparently you wanted to give enough information to Oliver. Since he hasn't given his answer yet. Oliver, do you trust the information given to you by your non-partner?
By my non-partner who's gotten every single point so far, correct?
Yes, that one.
Yeah. I remember I think it was a Monday, but I couldn't remember the date. But
Yeah, if you would have
21st
said
sounds
day
correct.
of the week, I wouldn't have got this right.
I think it was a Monday. I'm gonna agree with Jordan.
Okay, the answer is August 21st.
Well, technically, you agreed with Shawn. You know, he went first, so. Booyah!
Question 9. November saw the release of the iPhone X. Who revealed the phone? Was it A, Josh Thompson, B, Steve Jobs, or C, Tim Cook? Jordan.
Wait, what month are we in?
November. It's the 9th month.
I'm going with the chef.
Assuming that means C, Tim Cook. Oliver.
Tim Cook.
Tim Cook. Shawn.
I was also going with Tim Cook.
And obviously that one was kind of our easy one. That was Tim Cook. I just made the first name up, and the other guy is no longer with us. So it was Tim Cook. Question 10 takes us now into October, and that is where we saw the beginning of the shutdown of what important internet icon? Was this A, MySpace, B, Yahoo, or C, AIM? Oliver.
Ooh, I remember this. I'm pretty sure it's AIM. AOL Instant Messenger.
Yes, I agree. AIM.
AIM?
So I think Yahoo got hacked around that time, and I think that they had some issues. So I'm not quite sure. So I'm gonna go with Yahoo.
I'm sorry. That actually was AIM.
Was it really?
Yeah.
We talked about it on the show.
We talked about Yahoo. No.
No.
Darn it.
No.
Dang it.
Not gonna do it.
No perfect game for Jordan.
All right, so the other boys are only 5 points behind now.
With 2 months remaining. Well, with the 10-point December question.
11 brings us to November and another question we have had on the show. This is a man whose lawyer argued for no prison time for the accused using what argument? Shawn, was this A, that he was too fat? B, that the meth clouded his thinking? Or C, that the devil made him do it?
Too fat.
So either Satan made him do it, or he was too fat, or drugs?
The meth, yeah.
The meth. The meth. Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Shawn. I hope. I hope. I'm going to go with he was too heavy.
All right, too fat. Oliver.
I'm going to say the devil made him do it.
Well, the answer was he was just too fat. The lawyer actually tried to say that it was going to take up too much of his remaining expected life because of his weight. They decided that the amount of years he had left, the prison sentence was not going to be good for him.
What's that mean? Should I break it?
All right, that is another correct answer for Jordan. So you are at 10, Shawn is at 5, and Oliver has stuck down at 4. So Oliver, this question is important for you as well because you need it to not lose to Shawn.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and, like we're wont to do on this show, add a little flavor to the final question.
Dang it.
Because what kind of game would this be for Generally Trivial if we did not add points to the final question? I, of course, decided before the show how many points I was going to add. It's not like I looked at the score and decided that 5 points would make it more memorable. Instead, it was 5 that I had written down on my sheet the whole time.
This is so dumb.
The ink is still wet. Also, the beauty of this actually is that you get to answer first on the last question because of the turns we took.
This is not fair.
All right. Just a few days ago, the Pop-Tarts Twitter account called on police in Illinois because of what? Was this A, the DiGiorno account called them out for being basic? B, a Twitter user claimed to put mustard on his Pop-Tarts?
Oh.
Or C, photos of the pastries were posted of them being thrown into the garbage?
B.
B, a Twitter user claimed to put mustard on his Pop-Tarts. Oliver.
I think that is the right answer.
Okay, you
But-
also... Oh.
Yeah.
But
I think that's the right answer, but I'm going to go with A. I like A
DiGiorno
better.
called them basic.
Yes.
they don't have that rising crust, you know?
I am actually in the same boat as Oliver. I also think B is probably the right answer, but I like A better. So I'm going to DiGiorno as well.
Okay. Well, Jordan's broke the game with a final total of 11 points.
Wow.
11?
A final total of 15 points. A Twitter user claimed that you are not from Illinois unless you put mustard on your Pop-Tarts.
Look,
I think I need shot.
I was randomly scrolling.
Yes.
I don't know that you would get shot in Illinois.
What? You're just immune. I'm so close to the border, I got the cops chasing me. All I gotta do is make it across that line and I can't get shot.
Nah, man, nobody's ever been shot in Illinois. Doesn't happen.
Okay, so you were scrolling on Twitter.
No, I don't have Twitter. I was actually scrolling through like Facebook, and I just saw this. Okay, it was just a picture of a Pop-Tart, a plain Pop-Tart with mustard on it.
Ugh.
And I looked at my wife, and I was like, "Did you know that mustard in Pop-Tarts is a new thing?" And she goes, "No, that's gross." And I was like, "Yeah, tell me about it." And that was the end of our conversation. So that is solely what I based my answer on.
Yeah, so he tells Pop-Tarts that you're not from Illinois if you've never tried mustard on your Pop-Tarts. Illinois State Police, I believe it was, Pop-Tarts got a hold of on Twitter. They did not respond, but there was like another county police Twitter account that said, we'll take care of this because there are not people doing that in Illinois. And the tweet has been deleted, and the kid says he didn't delete it. The whole thing's kind of weird.
Huh. So
It
it
actually
was a
never-
marketing play?
This
It might be.
This actually never happened. You just think it happened,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it might be a Mandela effect.
A little bit of that.
Have you guys heard about the Mandela effect that we're going to have?
What's that?
No.
We're going to wake up one day and go, man, do you remember that Mandela effect? And, like, it won't be a thing anymore.
Nope, because I'll always know the Berenstain Bears.
All right, I'm still going to give you guys the tiebreaker. It's the same tiebreaker, literally the exact same question as I gave you last year.
Oh, I was like, what?
Are we wagering points that we have?
Sure. You can wager 1 to all of your points.
So you can't wager 0. You have to wager 1. All right. Deal.
Okay. What is our lifetime downloads as of 1 p.m. today?
Oh, this is my turn to go first, isn't it?
It is.
So you'll need both your lifetime download idea, your number, as well as the point total you have 4 to bid.
Okay.
Do you want that?
Do you want me to give you both?
Yeah, tell us what you're bidding first.
Okay.
We should all
Alright,
do
I'm
our
gonna
bids
bid.
first, and
Okay,
then give our answers.
That's fair. That's smart.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm going to bid all of my points.
Oh, Oliver is an all or nothing kind of guy.
Okay.
I will also bid all my points. Why
All
not?
points wagered.
Look, I can't bet all my points.
Sure you can.
Yes, you
Everybody
can.
else is.
Look, I don't want to crush them. All right. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with 6.
It's enough to lose.
It is.
All
I
right.
would have done that if I was you.
I am confident.
Oliver, how many
Shawn, what
downloads of the Genuine Trivial podcast do you think we're at as of 1 p.m. today?
I'm going. Oh man. 2 years.
2 years.
I'm gonna say 10,000.
10,000. Shawn?
5,036.
5,036.
So should I prices right this? Like,
Is it closest without going over?
I'm gonna say what I originally wrote down, which was 11,111.
1.
We have someone who is very, very close, and that is Oliver. We are at 10,183.
Oh man!
Wow.
I knew we hit a milestone. I couldn't remember what the milestone was. I thought I was trying to place.
Last year for the same show, we were at 4122.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we did pretty good this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet. A shout out to all of our listeners for helping us reach our 10,000 mark. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the main reason we bring this up as the tiebreaker is because we want to say thank you to everyone listening. It's really pretty cool for you to spend some of your time listening to us ramble on about really weird stories. I mean, we hope you have fun. We're having fun doing it. But it's still really cool that you are out here with us. So, thank you.
Thanks.
Gracias.
Thank you.
The final score being Shawn with 0, Oliver with 8,
Yes.
and Jordan with 9.
Woo!
So for 2017, this has been Generally Trivial. With us today, it's been Oliver,
Live long and prosper.
Shawn,
Do or do not. There is no try.
and Jordan.
Happy New Year.
And I am Jeff, and we are out. That ain't a tiny horse, man.